The President raised the issue during the last cabinet retreat in Naivasha, where we were all in attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not been overzealous in protection of public resources. Duplications and overlaps in some of our MDAs and state agencies is shocking. As a result, His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, has directed the consolidation process of state agencies to commence to stop duplicity of functions and wastages. We have legally created state agencies that are similar in mandate, and all of them depend on the Exchequer for resources. As a result, the Exchequer has to resort to taxing citizens to raise these resources. This is not prudent utilization of our resources. We will be receiving a presentation today from the National Council of Law Reporting for us to appreciate just how serious this matter is. In addition, it is instructive to note that where we have signed agreements with development partners, for example, there are many cases where loans remain undisbursed because of non-fulfillment of conditions precedent to their effectiveness. As such, we continue to repay large amounts of commitment fees even though the loans are not effective. I therefore wish to request the PS National Treasury to take stock of these loans and provide us with a report detailing the status of each. And I'm happy he's here. He'll be able to help us on this particular issue as well. Further, we have many signed MOUs, but implementation is very weak. And in some cases, the MOU just remain that, MOUs, without any follow-up. It is very important that we optimize on the available resources that we have. Through the presentation by the State Department of Foreign Affairs today, and the PS Abraham Singoi is here, we also expect all ministries to start taking the necessary follow-ups and report progress in our next NDIC meeting. This again is so important because some of these MOUs are also linked to the Treasury issue, and they are there. I'm sure I can only say we'll wait to hear as they present where we stand on these issues. Ladies and gentlemen, the agenda before you is clear. It is divided into 5 sections that include presentations on topics carefully chosen to drive us on the right path. Please keep the presentations short and to the point. The essence is to have the meeting takeaways, and in the process, help us unlock issues, bedeviling delivery of services to the people of Kenya. Let us all stay on the straight and narrow to save our time. Towards the end of the session, this conversation also seems to coincide with the release of the EACC report, their survey and all that. The headlines are fairly scary today. So somewhere along the line, I think it will be important, because you are the principal secretaries, key drivers in this process of running government. It will be important that we address ourselves briefly to those issues. In conclusion, the people of Kenya wield the sovereign power, and we, the leaders, exercise delegated power. The responsibility bestowed upon us, therefore, is heavy, and it behoves us to deliver services that will enable all our people to enjoy economic and social prosperity. Before I hand over to the first presenters, It's only this week again that the President convened a meeting of all the state agencies at State House. Most of you may not have been there because you are engaged elsewhere, but these are entities under your watch. And he did raise some very fundamental issues, again, which we will go through briefly, so that we can be able to provide sufficient service to the people of Kenya. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are my brief opening remarks. Once again, I thank you for availing yourself, and we are ready to go. So, PS Nduva, let the dice roll.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for those brief and candid remarks. I wish to declare that this is now. I kindly ask that this is a good time to do so. Then in terms of the presentations, we will not have a Q&A.